protect lives and property and ensure as well as enhance human and national security. It is what we can do from cultural angle that we have done. Topic 4. What is to be done? When the United States was attacked on September 11, 2001, so humiliatingly, President George Bush told the Americans that it was time to define who they really are. When an animal being targeted by a hunter makes a dangerous dive, the hunter must give it a dangerous bullet. Otherwise, it won't get the animal. My thesis is that since Oyinbo strategies have failed us, in our efforts as a people to tame the three monsters of insecurity and corruption, which have held us hostage for decades, it is time we return to our roots in search of weapons and strategies. CNN, which we watch every day, once advised Africans that the future of Africa is in its past. Nobody stole public resources in pre-colonial Africa and was capable of standing before the public to boast of it and beating his chest. Nobody murdered anybody, even in secret, or mysteriously, and got away with it. Not even the king. Divination of what I call strategic spiritual intelligence, SSI, was deployed immediately to fish out and banish such orderers, and in some areas, burn down their homes. Those of us who read this for apart, remember, ordinary funeral, and somebody's not going to it's a purpose one. Just by mistake, that they still chased him out of town and burnt his house. Even though they apologized, we know it was by error, but that's the tradition. Once somebody kills, shedding blood, you don't say that community. But today, what happens? People are butchers in Ibadan. This is today is Friday. Last Tuesday, a woman was butchered It is happening because we are living false or fake lives. We are not living ourselves as Africans. We are not living as the true sons and daughters of our fathers, who have the technology and the liver, even to work up the clock of the dead man. I totally agree with Iran, a quarter of Nigerian Tribune. In his recent write-up, he said, in short, what I'm saying here is that we, the peoples of Nigeria, as we have been seeing since the beginning of British imperialism over us, are only a shadow of ourselves. We are running our country the way we are running it because we are not acting authentically as ourselves. To see us authentically as our true selves, the place to look at us is not as members of Nigeria. The place to look at us is before Nigeria. That's about writing just last week. If we really want to combat corruption and insecurity, there is need to reinforce the ethos, the one our people understand. Let's reinforce that one first. I will reinforce that one by carrying out dialogue when it should be carried out. Agree with people. When people say they are angry with the state must listen. The state must listen. Because if the state must not listen or does not listen, then the whole thing becomes a war. And it's down to the family. If one of the children is complaining every day, Daddy, mommy, when you give us food, this one always take all the meat alone. By the time they complain quietly, for 1 week, 2 weeks, nothing happens. Then one day they go back to see that somebody has been starved. It starts from the family. We must dialogue when necessary. We must listen when necessary. From family to state level. Second, we must enforce laws of the land, no matter whose laws is covered. Nigeria today is a soft state. A soft state is a state where laws exist that are not enforced. Our laws are only enforced on poor people and poor people. The sacred cows and elephants, nobody enforces the law on them. We remember Zamfara. They started the Sharia issue. They once stole a cow and they cut his hand. But the member of the House of Rep, the member of the State Assembly, sold his official car and jumped the money. That is stealing government property, and nothing happened to him. The same state where somebody's hand was cut off for stealing the car, a big man sold government car, and they were talking grammar. And that was the end of the matter. So it is the same thing on the way. So we must enforce our laws if we are serious. We also need new legislations. I was invited by the State House to give a talk sometime. And I recommended the new law for corruption. I said if somebody steals between 1 million and 5 million, let's jail him 10 years in that level. If somebody steals between 6 million and 11 million, let's give him life imprisonment. Anything above 11 million is capital punishment. There was a lot of people in the house. I understood why that should not go out. But that is my own view. I've been taken up from the roads. People have asked because it was on air. Short in a Abdul. One man stopped me. I said, I had go to the saying, I said, what did that are supposed to be incubator will die because they are not reached age. Because they are close to daylight. So the man left, he didn't say anything again. So we must think seriously. In China, if anybody steals anything, maybe it's 10 kobo, you'll be killed immediately. There's no argument about it. You'll be killed once it's established clearly that you stole the money, you'll be killed. 3, combat poverty. Let's combat poverty. And combating poverty means also creating microcredit that poor people can go and borrow money and get themselves employed. Then we must fight poverty seriously. Create millions of jobs to absorb the angry and hungry idle youth. Government agreed itself that it has a figure of 20 million unemployed youth. That's far from the history. And I'm telling you about more than 100 million unemployed hands in this country today. From the end of the Civil War to date, the federal government has never advertised for any job. No advertisement. So how do